It's Lisa. So I am going to be doing a full face of makeup today. I was just going to do a bunch of lip samples. Maybe I'll do it in another video. I noticed that a lot of my Facebook lives are missing. So I guess Facebook deleted them. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. But I talked to some other girls and I guess it does. It happens. I didn't break any rules or anything, because there are some, but I don't know. We'll see. So I figured since most of them are gone, I would just do a full face. So I started and I ended up like washing my foundation off, since that's all I really did was my foundation and my brows, which I am going to try to lighten up because they're a little too dark for my liking. So I am actually going to start with my concealer and foundation, and I'm just going to warm some of this up just to kind of, I don't know, make it a little more like liquidy and make it go on a little smoother. And I might mix my foundation today with some oil just because my skin has been on the dry side. And I feel like it goes on easier for me that way, and I get a little bit less of a coverage. And it is so hot. It's so humid today, that's what it is. All it's been doing is raining, and it's been crazy humid. It was so humid this morning that the walls in our hallway were wet. We have like all the air conditioners running, but I don't know. I'm ready for fall. I like fall weather. I actually found a scarf at the store the other day, like a really pretty fall scarf. And I bought that. That's what I like about fall. I like the clothing. I like scarves. I like sweaters. I like boots. I just like the fall. I'm not that big into summer clothes. I never know what to wear in the summertime. It's always too hot, like shorts and a tank top. So this is just my concealer that I've applied. And I'm actually going to mix a couple of my foundations. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put it on my hand here and warm it up. It just goes on a little bit smoother for me, especially with dry skin. I feel like it just like looks better on my skin when I do this. And then I just kind of place it and then go in with my blender. Well, the sun was out, but I don't know what it's doing. Getting cloudy. All we've had is rain. I'm so scared for our vacation. I don't want it to rain all vacation. I'm hoping it's not going to be a rainy. I'm really upset about like all of, I think too much of my concealer got in there. It really lightened my skin up. All of those Facebook lives went missing. I mean, there is still some of my Facebook lives, but the majority of them went missing. I'm gonna have to really put on some some bronzer. This came out really light. I think it was all that concealer that I still had left over on my hand. And I didn't add any oil. That's okay. I did put oil on first. I put lotion and oil on beforehand. I can't believe it's Friday already. I feel like every week Friday comes so quickly. Like the week is just flying by. The summer is flying by. I'm like, where is the time going? And then tomorrow I might do a look with the girls. I was thinking I could do like a like a teen, like back to school kind of look, and I can use them. I mean, they're only in middle school, but that's okay. Oh, and I also sprayed my face with some setting spray. Just because when it's like humid like this, I like to layer up with the setting spray and my foundation because it really keeps it lasting all day. And even though I have dry skin, I guess I should kind of say I have combination skin, but I feel like my skin's more on the dry side. But I do start to get oily throughout the day. Sometimes it's only in certain areas, but sometimes it's like my whole face. Like my cheeks will get it, my forehead. And I'll just bring this down here. Alright. I think I'm going to put a little bit of concealer right there. So, I don't know if I do pre-recorded videos if they wouldn't get deleted as opposed to live videos and then somehow Facebook just deletes them. I don't really understand how like any of that works, but I was scrolling through and I noticed that some of my videos were missing. I'm like, I know I definitely had more than this. So then I went into like the photos and looked I looked like under my video folder and I noticed that there was like no videos left. So yeah, that sucks. That Facebook is just gonna take my videos from me. I don't know how that happens. I'm gonna save them to my phone. And I even checked my, like I have a Facebook like page. I really don't use it just because it's kind of easier just to use my regular Facebook, but I'll share some stuff on there and I'll share my videos on there. So I checked on there because I have been putting like all my recent videos on there lately and they were all gone. So, sad day. And I broke one of my favorite blushes today. I dropped the whole palette on the ground and it happened so quickly. So I might have to use the alcohol trick and fix that up. I'm going to use some bronzer that's in my broken blush palette. I'm going to have to take this blush out and put it into its own because it's all broken. So I'm going to have to take that out and I'll just put it into like its own little separate guy. And then maybe try to fix it with some alcohol. I don't know. The shadows that I broke, well, one of them I received broken and the other one I broke. When I fixed those with the alcohol, they worked out perfect. So I'm just going to use kind of like this fluffy fan brush and kind of bronze things up. This bronzer has like a little bit of shimmer. It's nothing crazy, but it's like the perfect bronzy color. And I'm going to put it right here. So always start like up here because that's where the most color is gonna, like wherever you put your brush, that's where the most color is gonna get placed. And you don't want it over here. So I'll put it here, and then I kind of like bring it up like this. I kind of go back and forth with this brush and my other brush. It's more of like a blush brush, but it's big, and I just like the shape of it. I'm gonna really try to warm up that foundation. Maybe I'll do my nose. Sometimes I do right here, underneath my lip. Under here, you could do like your jawline and bring it down your neck. Or here. This bronzer is like the perfect color for anybody. It's like not too brown, it's not too orange. Actually, it doesn't have like really any orange in it at all. It's just kind of like a nice neutral. And it's not like too shimmery, sparkly, but it does have a little bit of a, it has like a little bit of a shimmer in it. So it's not like too matte. Let's see. I'm going to take my angle, or no, I'm going to use this one. This is like a contour brush. I don't use it. I don't use it for here, only because it looks a little too harsh. Then you got to really try to blend stuff out. So I like anything that's just quick, easy, and fast because I don't really have much time to mess around with all that. Let's see. And then I just kind of use something like this to blend. Even if you feel like your line is too harsh here, or you could use the blender. This helps too. I love this thing. I have 2 of them because I love them so much. And this bronzer looks good on the eyes too. I think I might put some on my eyes today. Let's see. I'm going to put a little concealer on first. And I'll show you. I think I'm just going to keep the look very simple. Nothing crazy. I didn't carve out my my brows yet. Usually I just take some concealer and kind of line the outside of them. And it kind of just makes them look cleaner. And then my blender. Ooh, the sun came out. Yay. See, it like makes the brow look so much cleaner that way. That's why I do that. It just cleans things up. And then a quick bronzing will definitely put some color back into your face, which is actually going to make you look more natural, because foundation could, when you just put like all one color on especially, it could just make you look really flat in color. So it adds more color and more dimension to your face. And then I usually just powder my lids just a little bit, just because I have hooded lids, and if I don't, then they could crease easily. So I usually just take a little bit of powder and just kind of, just a little bit, not a lot. I'm glad the sun's out. Yesterday it rained all day, it was thundering, lightning, the dog was going crazy. Oh my god, she's such a baby. Alright, I'm going to, let's see what blush I want to use today. My Broken one, which I love. I think I'm going to use the one next to it. It's this pink, and it has a little bit of a like shimmer going on. So it gives you that really nice, like, healthy glow. Hey Jess, happy Friday! So exciting! It's the weekend. You have any plans this weekend? I like blush. Go crazy! And then I usually just use this to kind of blend things out. Even up here, I could just blend it out. Some highlighter. This is actually a blush number 6. It's called Glowing, and it's so beautiful. And it is the perfect highlight color. I'm going to use this little tiny fan brush. And I'm just going to put him here, maybe on my cheeks a little bit to give me a little bit of a glow. A little summer glow. The boys are leaving. I wonder where they're going. I love how they tell me they're leaving. Kids are great. Okay. And I'm gonna use the bronzer. Maybe I'll use my blush too. I don't know which one. Maybe this one for my eyes. Let's see what we have here. So I'm just gonna take my bronzer with like a blending brush and put it here. It's just an easy way for a quick look since I already have the bronzer out. So I'm just kind of putting it in my crease, and I like to go above my crease because I have hooded eyes. And then I think I'm going to maybe use my blush as well. Where's my fluffy brush? And then this was just the brush that I put the powder on, just to kind of blend out the edges. So there's no harsh lines. Nothing much tomorrow. Probably going to watch Bill Fish on Sunday. Oh, that's nice. Well, at least you have something to do. Grocery shopping. Grocery shopping was fun with 3 girls. I only ended up going to one store that day. I was going to go to Stop and Shop. So, what was it? Wednesday. Matt had Wednesday off. So, on Wednesday, we ended up going... we ended up going to like a few stores like Walmart and Ocean State and stuff, and getting a few things for camping and some more groceries and stuff for the doggies and all that fun stuff. We found those, what are they called? They're like the flea things, but like I guess it's like a pill almost that they eat. We found those, so we got those for Dakota because we noticed when we gave her a bath, we were giving both dogs a bath, we noticed that she had a few fleas on her, so, yeah, I did not want to deal with that. Fleas are not fun. I'm going to use my peachy blush, the one that broke, so I can't really, like, show you that well. I'm going to use that one, just because it's such a pretty color. It's called Peachy. I'm going to put it in my crease and like just below. Kind of blend it into that bronzy color. I love using like blushes and things for eyeshadows and stuff that I could just use for multi-purposes, especially when I'm in a hurry. I love this color. And this is like my favorite blush. It's just so pretty. I think I just like anything that's peachy. Oh, they went camping for the weekend. Yay! Hopefully it doesn't rain. I haven't checked the weather yet for this weekend, but that'll be fun. Some camping. I can't wait to go. There's like so much work to do beforehand, especially especially with a big family, there's always a lot of prep and shopping, and I still have to clean all the sleeping bags and blankets and stuff, which I think I'll start doing tomorrow. I'm going to use my eyeliner. This is just a liquid pen liner, and actually, I lied. First, I'm going to take my highlighter and just put a little bit right here, because I didn't put anything there. Let's see. This is another product that I put on my eyes a lot. It just kind of brightens them up. And I always put highlighter on every time I do my makeup, so I always have my highlighter out. My highlighter out. I can't talk. And then right here. I don't know if I want to put anything under here yet. I haven't decided. No, the dogs aren't going because we have so many animals, and we just got a hermit crab too. One of Devin's friends, one of his friends gave it to him as a gift, and he said it gave him anxiety. So he was like, can you take it? So of course we took it. So now we have Mr. Krabs, and then we got the bunnies and the birds. So, yeah, that'll be fun. But we're camping really close, so it's easy for us to just stop by and like check up on them. So let's see if I can do this. I might need a mirror. So I'm just gonna line close to my lash line. I swear this is the most foolproof liner I've ever used. For liquid anyways. And if you work fast enough, you could blend it. Oh, I just blinked. Don't blink. I feel like this one's a little bit, I have a little bit more. You could kind of, I mean, if you have different eyes, you could totally do a wing, but for me, it's really hard to do. So I'm just gonna try to like flick it out just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I don't know what I'm gonna do if my videos keep getting deleted. It's super sad. Alright, mascara. Also, I was gonna try to maybe lighten my brows just a pinch. I don't know. Now that I have makeup on, they don't feel as harsh as they did before. They just felt so like, but that might have been because I didn't have any makeup on. Mascara. So this mascara has built-in fibers, so they add like length and everything. And it's water resistant, which is good. And usually, especially when I'm doing like most of my makeup, I put on like 1,000 layers, but if I'm just doing something quick, then I don't put on that many layers. And then I always use my little eyelash separator. just because I can't live without this thing. I love it. And then I'll go in with some more if I don't break it. Oh jeez. And I just like blink into it and like pull up so that it goes like all the way through my lashes. I got a little dot right here. That's good. I don't know if I want to put any color down here or not. Like that peachy color. Because that will look pretty. I can't believe it's August already. The only thing I like about summer is having the time off and that it stays light out longer, so you have longer days. Like once winter comes around, I feel like about this time, like, you don't have much time before it starts getting dark out. As to where summer, it stays dark out so late. And we finished our Netflix show. We were watching How to Get Away with Murder. That was really good. There's 4 seasons. And we like flew past those. That was a really, really good show. And then I was watching, on my own, I was watching Heart of Dixie. And that, I believe that one was 4 seasons also. And I just finished that one. So I'm super sad because we need a new show. Oh, me and hubby started watching Luther the other day. We only watched a couple episodes so far. Hubby says it's hard to understand them because they have a British accent. And then I need to find something to watch. I don't know. I can't find anything on there. I feel like I watched all the good stuff. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit of that peach underneath, I think. I'm just going to use a Q-tip, actually. Oops, wrong one. Just to add some color. Yeah, I like it. I got up super early today, so I already cleaned the house. I mean, I still have some things I need to go do, but I did all the dishes in the kitchen, and I did the downstairs bathroom. I did laundry. So I got a lot done downstairs. So I just have stuff to do up here, and I have clothes to put away, and finish some laundry. And I need to do the upstairs bathroom, which I might just wait to do it tomorrow because it's like never ending cleaning. Oh, you saw that show? It was a really good show. I'm not sure if I would have thought to watch it if someone didn't recommend it to me. And I feel like I'm like that a lot. Sometimes I kind of just go by like what they're saying or by the pictures, and I'm like, I don't know. But we really got into that show. It was so good. And we loved Grey's Anatomy. That's what we were watching Grey's Anatomy before that, and that was such a good show. I don't know what took me so long to watch that show, but that's definitely one of my favorites. Devin's been watching Friends on Netflix. I'm like, that's so funny. He says he remembers when we used to watch it when he was little. Okay, lipstick and done. So I'm going to put on some lip liner. And so they redid this, the old lip liners. They were in this slanted thing. So they came slanted like this. And I did like how it goes on. It's just so smooth and everything. But this one is more pointed. And inside the top is a sharpener. So you push down on this. See, it just came up. And then you put it in here. And you can hear it click and it sharpens. I'm like, that is so cool. Chicago Fire and PD. Is that on is it on Netflix? I'll have to check it out. I know there was one in Chicago Med. Yeah, we haven't seen those. There was one show, it was I don't know, it was like a detective kind of like, I think. It's like one of those type of shows. We tried to watch and we couldn't get into it. I don't remember what it was called. I think it was an older show. Okay. Line the lips. I'll have to look, see if it's on Netflix or not. I'm gonna go with the other day I mixed. Yes, I mixed these two together and I loved it. So I mixed 201, which is kind of like a, I don't know, it's kind of like a berry color. I don't really know how to explain it. And then number 100, which is just a really pretty nude. I mixed these two together the other day and I loved it. I was like, why haven't I done that before? Plus the nude the liner is nude. And then like that. So you still get kind of like this nude color, but it has a little more like hint of a color to it. So it's kind of like pinky, which I really like. So I was super excited about that because I didn't want, like, I put this on and I was like, oh, I don't know, we were just like running out to the store. And if you put like a lot of layers onto this, it looks a little bold. It just wasn't what I was looking for, so I added this to it and it tamed it down. And I was like, ooh, I really like that. And then I'm going to spray my face, which I sprayed before foundation too. And then usually I'll just kind of like pat it in a little bit. Have to check and see if it's on Netflix. You will love them. I think too we were thinking about, because we got rid of cable because nobody was watching it. Everybody watches Netflix and YouTube, and we were paying so much money for this package deal that came with like the cable, the internet. It came with a house phone, and we don't use the house phone either because we just use our cell phones. Like I don't know who uses a house phone nowadays. Like we never used it. And it was just so expensive, and we kept saying we were going to get rid of it for a couple years, and we finally did a few months ago, because no one was watching. We were watching The Walking Dead, and that was it. So we were thinking about getting, what is it? Like, there's like Hulu, there's like the Vudu, or Voo something. What is it called? Yeah, Vudu, I think it's called. Something like that. And then there's another one. There's a third one. I think there's like an app on my thing. So we were thinking about trying one of those because there's a lot of things that aren't on Netflix. Like I was watching This Is Us, and I was watching it on the iPad. I was watching it through CBS, but I had to have it connected to my cable company, and I don't have the cable company. I can't watch it for free, so I was like, I want to finish watching it. So I don't know, I want to look into those, see how much like those other ones are, because Netflix is cheap, and if we find another one that's, you know, super cheap like that, still way cheaper than you know, than cable is. So I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter right here, and then I am done. Let's see where my little brushy is. My little brush, somewhere around here. I'm gonna use a Q-tip again. Why not? Yeah, we watched Fuller House. Me and the girls watched that together. Matt watched it a couple times, like a couple of the shows, but that was really good. And I like, then the second one came out, and we like blew through that. There's a lot of cute shows on Netflix. I'm going to put a little bit of highlight right here, just where the arch is. And that's it. That is it. I don't know. Maybe next week I will do the lip video that I had planned for today. But then I ended up just doing all my makeup, so whatever. I just wanted to do a quick look, and I only use a few products, so it's super simple, and you don't need too much stuff to do your eyes and your face and everything. So anyways, guys, have a really, really good weekend. Hopefully this video doesn't get taken down and deleted. We'll see, because I'm really upset about this. Like, why are they deleting my videos? So I'm going to save it to my phone. I'm just going to, I don't know. I know when I had my other phone, the iPhone, there was definitely an option to save it, but I haven't noticed, I don't know, I haven't noticed on this phone, or if I just haven't paid attention on how to save it to my phone. So I'm going to have to check that out and maybe just start saving them. Yes, Netflix is great. Yeah, I can't live without it. We've had Netflix for like 1,000 years. I mean, we were living in Ansonia when we had Netflix, so it's been a long time, and we never like stopped. Like, we've always continued with that subscription. We used to do the like the movies in the mail, like the discs, and then we would do the streaming and getting the disc like sent to the house, like the movies we wanted. But then eventually we just stopped like getting the movies sent, and we just continue with just the streaming. So that's what we do now. We don't do any of the discs. Alright guys, have a wonderful weekend, and I will chat with you later. Happy Friday! Yay for the weekend. Bye!